if we get behind the orc, I think we have a better opportunity here to take these guys out. Why are my weapons not firing? There we go. Ooh, they're charging in on us. There we go. Why? Okay. They hit hard. Oof. Damage assessments. Ooh, we lost a lot right here in front. We lost our large cargo container. This is definitely not a good fight to be had. Oof. Yikes. We are getting owned here. Definitely not good. We just lost all our materials, basically, from that large cargo container. So that's not good. Okay. And I think we don't have any more turrets left. We do, but I think we lost all our ammo, too. This is definitely not good. This is quite the setback now. Do we still have any more Gatling available? Sounds like we have some interior turrets available, so that's good. But I don't think we're going to be able to take this thing out. It's got so much ammo firing at us. I'm going to have to shift to the right a little bit like this. Nope, that ain't going to do anything. Gatling's still running. I just need you to take out as much as we can on that ship. That doesn't follow us. We've gotten a lot lighter, to be honest. That's a good thing. But it's still bad that this thing has so much ammo and still firing at us. And I don't know where our Gatling... Ooh, okay. That's not good. Not good. Not good. I don't think I have enough mats to fix all this. This is definitely not great. Okay. Yikes, yikes, yikes. We have nothing left. Ooh. Not good, not good, not good. I need to get that seat up and running so we can fly. Where's our turret? I have no idea. We still got some propulsion, but not much. Can we make it back home? It's another question. Ouch. This is not great by any means at all. That was a terrible decision to fight this thing. We're 4 kilometers away from base, it looks like. Can we make it? Oh. We're missing a lot of mats now, too, because they took out a large cargo container, which is really, really bad. So we definitely should have put heavy armor on that to keep that safe. Alright, we're gonna have to head back home and kind of figure this out, but this is not good. Oof. Did we just hit the base? I think we did. I have no stopping power, which is the problem, and we're still getting shot at. I guess we could crash into our base because there's safety zone to stop if we need to. We have no backward thrust, I think. We only have forward thrust. We lost a lot. This is not great. Oh, no. I can't see a thing in front of us either, so that's a problem. All right, let's just see if we can crash in here. Ooh. They're still shooting us. All right, this is base. I can barely see it. All right, we're in our safety zone. I hope the zone chips were in here. I don't know if they were, to be honest. So that's the worst thing about this. And it's still free floating a little bit off. I need this thing to not fly away. All right, so I don't even know if we're going to be able to repair all this damage. Ooh, Reaver's coming too. All right, one quick question. Where was my safety chips or zone chips? Was it on board or was it in here? Okay, good thing. They're still in here. Whew, so we're safe. Now, how much can we repair our ship? I have no idea. We lost a lot. A lot, a lot, a lot. Jump drive's gone. Hydrogen's on fire, so we need to get that fixed up ASAP. Which we don't have enough large steel tubes for. This is definitely not a good sign. We have large steel tubes. Why couldn't it gather the large steel tubes? We have large steel tubes here. How much hydrogen did we lose? Did we lose all of it? We have 9%. All right, that's not terrible, but not great as well. I wonder if I put build and repair now, would be safe to do so actually. I don't even know where we can put it right now. Well, I can put it down here, where the connector's supposed to be. We might run into some issues. Our ship is like touching it. We'll put a build and repair here, see how much it can fix. Yeah, we sustained way too much damage here. Was not expecting that orc to be that diesel and strong to take me out like that. So that's my own fault, I guess. I think the Reaver is fighting the orcs actually right now outside the bubble. So that's interesting. Alright, we'll let that do its thing and we're gonna take a look here. Yep, they're fighting each other. Which the Reaver is probably gonna win because I took out a lot of the orcs. But that orc ship is huge. I should definitely not fight that. Yeah, that Reaver is gonna go down. There's no way that orc is, or that Reaver is gonna be able to take care of that. It might, because look, it doesn't look like it's got turrets left. It's just shooting it with its own Gatling and the assault turret, I think. Or look at that maneuver. It's got artillery or assault cannon left on there, it looks like. There's some turrets, but it's on the top. Oh, it just rammed it. Interesting tactic. It just did. Now it's just kind of merged in there. Oop, there goes the Reaver. Gonna come back around. Oh, it just disappeared on us. Great. I think the Reaver is down for the count. Should we go in and take some mats from it? 2 kilometers away. It might be coming for us now, actually. I am curious to see if there's any mats that we can rob off of it. Wait, how did we float? Oh, we had temperatures off. We floated that far away from the base. That was scary. Okay, so luckily our zone chips are here. This has been a terrible, terrible decision on my part. Now our ship is pretty much destroyed. Not sure how much we can recover here. I hope we could recover a decent amount. Shoot. We need some seats. We need some forward thrust. But we don't have any thruster components because all of them were either on my ship or elsewhere. Because in here is only like the generic stuff, which is steel plates and metal grids. Do we still have an assembler and everything like that? If we do, then we should be in decent shape. We need to fix this oxygen tanks. But that's all gone in terms of oxygen. Oh, this has been terrible. Okay, it's coming closer to us. Does it still have weapons? If it does, then I gotta be careful. If it doesn't, then I get run right into it and start stealing some stuff off of it. stuff off of it. I am 700 away, 600 away. No damage. Alright, so that means if I could get close enough, I could grind some parts out of it, which I am definitely going to do. Based on what we just encountered just now. So, for whatever reasons, he's scared off the orc ship somehow. That's quite interesting. Actually, it's driving pretty fast away from me. And it's not letting me lock on with the dampeners to match speed quite well. Alright, we're getting closer. To match speed, yeah, we're match speed, but it keeps disconnecting from it. Interesting. Alright, we definitely are now very, very close. Now we can take what we need, and that is likely going to be some thruster component stuff. No thruster components on here, unfortunately. And that alone just filled up my bag. What was that? Large steel tubes? You use large steel tubes. What are these again? Large steel tubes as well. Not much we could take, unfortunately. Shoot. That's not good. And this thing is moving fairly quick away from the base, so we'll just take what we can take. What was that sound? Alright, whatever. We'll leave you alone. Wow, we traveled 9k away from the base? That's not good. I might not even have enough oxygen to head back. Alright, so we made it back. Not too bad. So the good news is that, luckily, I have shields up. A base. And the zone chips are here. The bad news is that our ship is in really, really bad shape. And I think we were running on just one thruster forward. Oh, no, we have some hydrogen thrusters going forward. That's good. But our backward thrust is basically non-existent now. Except for maybe this one. Nope, this one needs thruster components, which is not going to be something we're going to easily find. Another wreck out there somewhere. 12 kilometers away. We can always utilize that, but the thruster component is a little bit hard to come by. So that's not great. But we can potentially scrap it from a damaged piece. But it doesn't look like that's even likely as well. So we could stick with hydrogen thrust going backwards for now. The only problem is, where can I place one going backwards is the biggest issue now. Did I not fix? Alright, that's a jump drop, so that's not going to be fixed anytime soon. I'm going to have to do a backwards thrust over here somehow, so it's going to be looking quite odd. Do we have enough oxygen for me to use right now? Because I am about to run out of oxygen. Alright, we're in luck. We got some oxygen. Alright, good. Oh, great. Okay, we need to put a conveyor junction in the odd spot for now, and then we'll grab a thruster. Hydrogen thruster. And we'll put it right here. So basically, conveyor. Ooh, yeah, that's fine. And then we'll do a thruster here to go backwards. Like so. And that way we could back this thing up and stop and everything like that. But this thing, it took a lot of hits and one seat left. So again, we need to place a little bit more seats on this thing. Be on the safe side in the future. Luckily, we had this one far in the back that's kind of protected, which is a good thing. But the worst thing about all this is just basically we lost everything. Our all our loot basically because we generally carry it with us instead of putting it here. So it gets lesson learned. We're gonna have to cover it up with some heavy armor in this case. All right, we need to flip this thing a little bit more 90 degrees a bit so we could line up with the connector. I mean, is there a real reason to line up with the connector? Probably not, but we'll flip it anyways. Which way was it? Jeez, I already forgot. We need to flip it, yeah, towards the left. So it should be this way, I think. And I think we still have each direction available. Oop, we did too much. Do we still have each direction available? Yes, we do. Okay. That's good to know. And that is the front, I think. Hard to say. Yes, it is. Okay. And then we can just go up closer. And we're free floating, so we're missing. We are missing a thruster for what some direction. Let me take this one out. And looks like we don't have downward thrust. We don't have downward thrust. So we'll put this one here. And there we go. Stopped. All right. More than half our ship is gone, basically. More of our necessities are gone, as you see here. This is definitely not a good sign at all. I do need to fix that as much as possible. This is so ugly. The amount of damage that thing caused me. A lot of grief. Ooh. So mad. Should have not done that at all. Not sure why I can't build here. Am I in something's way? Doesn't look like it. Trying to get the helm up and running up front, which should be right here. But I can't build. Yeah, I can't build here for some reason. Or weld up the projection. So that's a bit weird. Alright, but we still could at least put the helm here. So that's a good thing. But it doesn't help because all my markings will be gone. Yeah, all of it's gone. We don't have any up thrust either. Or downward thrust. Yeah, that looks like a problem. This is not good at all. Alright, we need a thruster right here. So we need to grab one somewhere. We'll grab one of these. Ooh, this is not the best thing in the world. We could fix this one up. Is it because we're in the shield that we couldn't fix this helm up? I think that might be it. Let me get rid of that one and put this one back. That should preserve our... Yep, that preserves most of our stuff here. Yeah, I think it's because we were in the shield we couldn't fix it up. Which is weird. Because we should be able to weld. Alright, we're parking this thing here. We might crash. Nope. We did not. Alright, we're gonna stay still here. We can't weld. Which is kind of odd, but let's just check the shields to see what's going on. Ah, allow building projection. That's what's not on. Alright, so we'll fix that. I think that's the case. Yep, that is the case. Alright, good. Alright, we can at least get the shell back up and running, but... And we can get our thrusters going, I think. We should be fine there. The biggest problem is going to be iron thrust. That's all gone because we don't have any construction components. I mean, good news is that we do have 25 million space credits, but that was supposed to be buy a new ship. Did we actually just buy a new ship and forgo this one? Maybe we'll sell this one if we can. That will cost us, what, 99 mil to do? I mean, probably not 99 anymore, obviously, but we could buy a new ship, technically. We just need to get to one of the MK bases, which is pretty far away, I think. Or the RG base next to the SL base, which we have... Where is that? I mean, we don't have a jump drive, so that's going to be, 26 kilometers away that we could potentially fly over there. We could probably make a smaller ship, fly over there, go to the RG base that's nearby it, and buy a new ship. Should we do that? I would love to preserve the ship as much as possible, but we could also sell it as another option. To sell it, we just need to go to the orbital base station that is, what, 30 kilometers away. I think that's the closest one, right? Yeah. 30 kilometers away. A jump drive definitely would be useful, but I don't think we are going to be able to get our jump drive up and running anytime soon based on the amount of damage we've taken. I mean, good news is that we still have a refinery. I don't know about our assembler. Nope, the assembler's gone. That's definitely not good. We do not have interior plates, do we? In here. We do not. So... That's not good. Alright. Another thing to check is our survival kits. That is gone. So that is not a good sign at all. Because we need medical kits to fix that. Or medical components to fix that, which we don't have any lying around. And we don't have any displays. Alright, so this is not good. Because we need an assembler to get things fixed. An assembler is gonna cost us some displays. Alright, we need to make an assembler in the base in order to make this kind of work. So, where's the assembler? Do we have enough parts for assembler? No, we're missing displays. So, this is not a good sign. Not a good sign at all. Alright, we need 10 displays. We could probably find it off of something I'm pretty sure of. That's only 2 displays there. I don't know what to tell you. Where can I get displays? Speed mods? Nope. How are we gonna find 10 displays? How? I don't think that's remotely possible at this point. But we need 10 just to make an assembler. And it looks like we only have 2. This is definitely not great. Where can I find displays? Door has 1. We should have definitely made an assembler first. In the base itself. Ooh, refinery, if it has it, it would be great, but it doesn't. Alright, so we are fairly screwed. Yes, we are. And gravity components we don't have either. Ah, we are in terrible, terrible shape. All right, I'm gonna take this out. Does this have displays? No, it doesn't. So we're pretty much screwed here in terms of getting any form of displays. I wish something on this base had displays, but it doesn't look like it. Alright, you know what? Junior assembler. How much do we need for a junior assembler? 4 displays. Alright, that's a little bit more doable, so we could try to get that working. So we put the junior assembler here. And get 4 displays somehow. We're gonna have to strip it from the doors here, I think. Yep. Strip it from this door. Did that get rid of it? Yep. Strip it from this door. That's 2. We get 2 from here. So, and we get to keep our helm. Alright, so we are not in great shape, but that kind of worked out okay. In terms of recovering from all this craziness. But we still can't die because that is going to be a problem. Alright, so now production we are okay. What we can't do is disassemble lots and lots of glass just to make some displays. And I just need to make 10 displays here. Looks like we don't have any iron ingots, so we're gonna have to get rid of some steel plates as well. So we're kind of going backwards a bit. We put ourselves in a really, really bad predicament and setback this time around. Worse than before. So this is not good at all. But still enjoyable to continue the series if I can. Looks like we can so far. Only problem is we don't have any metal go components. So if I could fix up our jump drive, then we should be in decent shape to travel. Right now we're not in decent shape to travel. I'm gonna keep this assembly just in case, but we are definitely not in good shape to travel right this moment. But again, if I could fix the jump drive, that'd be great, but I don't have any gravity components, everything like that, so I might have to build a small ship to get us around a bit. And I could fly this thing to the orbital space station to see how much it costs. It might not cost much now because it's taking so much damage. And we lost pretty much everything. We lost all our ammo too. So that's just great. The building repairs would take forever to fix all this up as much as possible, which is probably not going to be able to fix much at all. In terms of materials in here, we should have a lot. Yeah, 44k of what's it call it? So let's do a basic assembler. We'll keep that to dismantle stuff for iron. That's fine. We'll dismantle the metal grids because that's going to give us a lot of items too. I think we have a lot of metal grids. We do. All right, that's good. Okay. So the problem we're going to have is making gravity components because that needs gold and silver, which we don't have anymore. I don't think any mats we have in there. We don't think any of the things we have has that. Gold and platinum we are out of. I mean, shoot, yeah, there's nothing we can dismantle for that. We only have basic iron and cobalt, nickel, and silicon for the most part. That's not great. All right, so the ship, let's let it do what it needs to do in terms of getting it back together. Again, I do have the funding to get a new ship. So we might do that and build out a fairly basic ship for ourselves. So that we could travel around. Unfortunately, we don't have jump drives, so it's going to take a while to fly around. Or do we just take apart this ship, cut it in half, and get this thing running with hydrogen? As much as that sounds like a good idea, we only got a little bit of hydrogen left, which is this here, 8%, and this here, oh, 74%. Okay, so there's a chance we could do that. We could potentially recover this ship and use that to fly. Ooh, I don't know. We're in a really bad predicament here. I'm not even sure what we can recover in terms of rebuilding everything here. We need large steel tubes, which we should have, computers, construction components. All that's probably missing, so that's why it's taking forever for building repair to do its thing. Actually, no, we have a decent chunk of stuff here, so I'm not sure why it's taking so long. We should be able to recover most of this. Most. Not all. Like reactors, no, that's not gonna work. I should have grinded down those reactors for the reactor components. That definitely should have done. And actually, you know what? We could try to make it to that wandering merchant, see if they sell anything useful, like medical components. So it's 3 away, so I should be able to fly with just my jetpack. I think we do that. So come here, please. Please wait for me. If you sell medical components, definitely buying that. I hope you do. Because we got long ways to travel to ensure our safety and means of travel for the future. Alright, it's slowing down. I mean, I could just take this ship. I wonder what happens if we do put a landing gear on this ship. And then just go to the orbital station. I mean, would that really do anything? I don't know. Alright, let's check out the store. Do you have? Nope, you do not have. Ugh. I was definitely hoping that it had medical components. So that's a no-go. So you're useless to me. Not quite desperate yet. If I was desperate, I definitely would have taken that ship for myself, to be honest. But I think even with build and repair, repairing what we need to repair, we're not losing much. We could always scrap it. And make a newer ship, a smaller ship, to kind of do what we need to do for the time being. But yeah, I think build and repair is going to take its sweet time trying to fix everything. I think it's fixing up a portion of the base too, which is not really what I want it to do. So I'm going to have to probably move the area piece here. I'm going to move it to the back. So left and right. So how do we move it? Nope. All right, we could move it vertical offset towards this way, like so. That way it just covers mostly the ship. Yep, that would do. So that doesn't waste too much parts on the base itself. All right, let's leave that to do its thing. It'll probably take forever to fix up anyways, but if it fixes it up, we could keep the ship. We just gotta get all the mats back in terms of like gravity components, superconductors. Ooh, that jump drive. Terrible thing to be missing. Yeah, we definitely need to fly around and get some medical components. We definitely need that for sure. Medical components, I think it uses silver, right? Yeah, silver. So we need something that has silver in order for us to build at, which we should have been building a spare one in here to begin with. I don't think there's anything that we have here that actually has silver. Highly doubt it. Yeah, I highly doubt it. There is 15 gravity components in here. I wonder if that's enough. May or may not be enough. So if we put gravity components and dismantled it, would it be enough silver? 1.67, and we need 6.67 for one, and we don't have 15. So 15 times 1.67 is 25, and we need 3 of these. 6.67, it's 20. So that gives us just enough. So that tells me I should do this. Alright, so I have to dismantle it using this one here. So it's gonna have to happen. Don't have much of a choice here. I think building repair is fighting me with this. Yes, it is. Alright, I'm gonna turn it off for a second. You just chill out for a little bit. Let me put the gravity components in here. And just let it dismantle that. So now we should be able to make 3 medical components. We're just missing nickel. So we need to dismantle the metal grids first, so we get the nickel. And I just realized we're pretty much on house arrest here. We could go out, but definitely not a great sign so far. If this, I think we can fix the whole entire ship. It's gonna be a bit. We do need to spend on a little bit of money for thruster components and superconductors, things like that, to get our ship back to shape and get some more hydrogen. So we're gonna delay the process of upgrading our ship by buying the 24 million space credit ship, which was a large grid ship that was gonna put in the backbone, kind of like right back here. So that's gonna be delayed for a little bit because we're gonna have to get some more money for that after we start purchasing all that stuff that we need. But the traveling currently is gonna be horrendous, but most of our traveling will be done through hydrogen anyways. So we should be okay. And I think 25 mil probably should be able to get us pretty much there. If we had to, I think we could go to the trade station, cut this in half, sell this ship for I don't know how much now it's going to cost, and then move on from there. So that's a potential idea. It may or may not work out great. But other than that, we could put a survival kit right here if we can. Yep, we could put it right here. So survival kit going here will probably... Ooh, actually, the connector's this way, so we gotta find a spot for this. There's no good spot for it right now, but I guess we could do a conveyor here. And we need some interior plates. And we'll do our survival kit here. I think this should be okay. And of course, displays, once again, is our problem. So let's make 10. Now we have a home-based survival kit. Perfect. Whew. Just enough. Well, not just, but close call in terms of survival kit situation. So having one at home is going to secure us a little bit better because we have a safety zone. Or a safe zone, a bubble, a shield. But oxygen is going to be a problem, and a lot more things are going to be a problem as well. So we're going to wait for this to kind of all generate and fix up, but I think interior plates is our main problem here, looks like. So we need to produce a lot more of that, which is producing. So that means we can turn this right back on. And a lot of things we should have done first before we decided to go after that orc. One of which was to transfer the hydrogen out of it and put it into the base and some oxygen. So now we are down to... We still got an oxygen tank down here, right? Do we? We do. And it's at... I don't know if it's even got any oxygen in it. It's got nothing. Great. So we lost... I guess we lost the hydrogen. I mean, oxygen from there because it's probably on fire. So we have one tank left of hydrogen, one tank left of oxygen. So we are definitely not in good shape. Our hydrogen tank... 72. Which one is 72? This one? Can't be this one. This one is showing 2 bars. But... And this one... it should be this one. Right? Nope. It's the one that's showing 2 bars. That's interesting. But it says 74%. Interesting. Yeah, that's not going to build anytime soon. We need to get some steel plates. There's still a small container. Ooh! We do have some ammo left in our small car container. Which one is this one, though? It is probably... Not this one, right? Nope, this one's completely gone. It's this one back here, I think. Has to be. No, it's not this one. Alright, there's another small car container somewhere that is housing ammo. Not a lot, but enough. Yeah, I'm not sure where that one is, to be honest. Small car container. It's got a display in there, too. Where is this small car container? It's... Ooh, this one. No, there's no small car container here. Where is it? It's... I would think it's in this ship. Right here. Nope. What? I am so confused. There should be a small car container somewhere, right? I don't know. But it's gonna have to kind of fix itself that way. But if we connect things here now, would it transfer over? Probably, but it's not gonna transfer over what we need. Alright, I think I got NPCs fighting each other, so that's always an interesting sign. Okay, let's just get this connected now since we can. So connector here, switch lock as always. We need to back up a little more and drop down. And drop more. That's, well, I don't even know why we're just peeking, which, oh no. Just drop down. All right, that's good. Drop down and forward and lock in. So at least we're locked in, get some power that way too. I have no idea where that small car container is. It's somewhere in the ship, obviously. Not exactly sure where it is specifically that is housing ammo and everything like that, but it's not connected to anything. So we definitely need to get connected somehow. And build and repairs working overtime, but it's still not perfect. Because it's taking forever to build up on certain things. But I'm not even sure what it is. So I'm gonna have to do a bit of helping hand for at least the exterior piece, I think. And that should help it out a bit. Ooh, I should just replace these with heavy armor. if I want to keep this area for the large cargo container. Obviously, I should just not keep expensive items in here if we're about to attack something that we don't know how much weapons are on it. So that's another thing. So we still could be okay with it being light armor as long as we offload when we can offload. And when we should offload, I should say. You would think having building repair would be a bit cheesy and help build out the base or ship a lot faster. Nope. Not with one at least. It's taking a little bit longer than it should. But it's okay. Not too bad. Wait, is that the cargo container? Nope. Got an O2H2 generator. No idea where where that thing is, to be honest. Oh, we need to make displays. Because there's a lot of stuff in here that needs some displays. We could probably do 100 only. So I think we could salvage the ship okay. We'll be missing these things, iron thrusters. But that shouldn't be that bad. We've been flying mostly without hydrogen anyways, so I'm counting on the hydrogen for the most part. Wow, we lost this half of the ship, which is insane. But again, it's gonna take a while to get this all fixed up, which is a pain, but a necessary pain, I guess. All right, we're missing our silicon, so we need to do basic assembler. We'll just get rid of this here. All right, that should be it. I think. Yeah, I think we're in good shape to recover a bit. I mean, it's gonna be kind of put back together fairly okay. It's gonna take some time, obviously, to repair, but that was a dumb decision to fight an orc like that, not knowing how big it is, how much ammo it has, or weaponry it has. It definitely has a bigger weapon than I did, bigger punch at least. I think it had a lot of artillery, assault cannons, things like that. That's what pretty much destroyed me right up front, I believe. The missiles wasn't an issue, I think. They didn't really hit me. I'm pretty sure of that. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that, but I don't think it hit me with missiles, but it did hit me with the artilleries or assault cannons pretty hard. I think that's what knocked me out of my seat initially, too. Or it was missiles. I don't know. Something knocked me off the seat and knocked all my other seats off. So there's that. So who's to say, you know, it wasn't. Yeah, we should be more than okay to recover with what we got from this station. Or our station, that is. But yeah, we're gonna have to spend the money and delay buying a new ship, unfortunately. Not what I was thinking, but has to happen. Now, if we looked in here in terms of silver, we don't have much, right? No, we only have 5, so we can barely make one component now. So that's not good. We're trying to load up here to get oxygen. It looks like our O2 is not connected from the ship, which we need an oxygen tank in the ship as well. So we could put one right over here if we need an oxygen tank. I think we should do that. That's gonna cut there. I probably want to cut it over here instead because this is not connected to anything currently. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll put it right here. Do we even have the mats to do that? Probably not. But we'll take that chance, I guess. We want a oxygen tank. It looks like we're missing computers only. All right, that's not too bad. Why are we missing that much computers? Didn't I just make a whole bunch? Wow. Wow. I don't think we need 1,000, but we will queue up a good number of them. I think interior plates is a significant resource that we need to keep on hand. All right, we're gonna put that there. We should probably do oxygen farms, but not yet. We could wait for that. Our ship is coming along decently, it looks like. All right, that's not too bad. We're gonna have to let it sit and fix itself as much as possible. But I think we're good here. So I think the next step is get this fixed. let's probably see how much it costs to sell this thing. Over there. And if it's a decent chunk still, based on what it's left of it, I might sell it, except for this ship, this part of the ship, and then travel to the SPSL, which is right there, 26 away, which there's the RG station right next door, which sells ships. So I might end up doing that. I mean, is it ideal? Do I want to get rid of my first ship? Not really. But if it's a good chunk of money, I think I might sell it and start fresh with a new ship instead. And we'll evolve that as we go. I mean, let me know down in the comments if you want me to do that. If not, we can just continue with this ship and evolve it. But we're just going to have to slowly get the money back and credits back in order to evolve the current ship. I mean, it all kind of works out. Either one works for me too. So we'll see how things go in terms of the repairs and things like that. The only problem is, you know, fixing the jump drive and everything like that. That's where the money is. But if we find a good place to trade for that, we should be okay. Why is build and repair not touching that piece? So one good way to do that is kind of look and see what's missing. Thruster components, all right, we know that. Power cells, yeah, we knew that too. Gravity detector components, superconductor component, that's fine. All right, I think one of our assemblers are fixed up in our ship in order to have 2 assemblers and then a basic assembler, which a basic assembler is just dismantling stuff anyway. So, we needed some radio components and detector components. We'll just make a few. And the rest we can't really make, so there's that. Probably need some girders. Actually, we don't. I don't think we do. Because we got a lot from the windows out here. Alright, we gotta stop wasting power. So get rid of these grinders. Here's some more mats as well. I think we shortened the arms a bit from the station. Pretty good. At least that's a plus compared to what we've done so far with our ship and station. So we not intended it to reduce our ship size and our intended station size. So there's that. So we gotta see all different kind of positives, I guess, instead of just look at the negatives. But I'm glad that we could recover. If we couldn't recover, that would have been pretty bad. I gotta see what's going on with this whole thing with this weird kind of gravity thing, because if I drop something, it goes down really hard. So even like a piston head, like say if I did this, it just flies away, which is weird. I guess in some ways it's weird, but I'm glad these grinders worked out pretty well based on what. Oh, that grinder disappeared. All right. Nope, let's not do that. That's gonna end up losing that grinder. But yeah, the grinders worked out pretty well in this case right here. They shortened the arms by a lot. I mean, each one is slightly different in terms of the number count. I was hoping to do 7 to 9 each. Kind of failed at that. Ooh, let me check what's left in here before I do that. Let's let that move on over. Yep, that worked. All right, so like I said, all is not lost, but delayed, basically. The station's looking decent. Definitely needs a little bit more retouching and stuff like that, but we'll get that done. This here is looking a little bit better. Our ship. We should put up another build and repair, to be honest, so we can speed up the process. But let's just see what's missing. We knew that. Power cells. Power cells is what we should have created. I don't know if we can make that many, but we'll try. That we can't make, that we can't make, that we can't make. Radio component, we could use one more apparently. So let's just do that. Just to satisfy that. And I think that's it. And the rest is... The rest should be just steel plates that it needs to use and repair stuff. Alright, so I'll throw in another build and repair. Just to speed up the process a little bit. And we'll throw it right here. Alright, so I think that should be it for today. I'll probably do a lot of this repairing off camera. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this whole mess of a battle, not thinking it through and attacking something much bigger than me. Good attempt, but we survived and we will rebuild. So hope to see you guys next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and of course, leave a comment down below. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.